Comes set. This one's hit right back up the middle. Wood comes over, fields it over to first for the second out. Sparks advances to third. Bring up Cody Bonds, the third baseman for the charging Wildcats. And Bear Sparks getting to third is the farthest anybody's advanced. Swinging right back up the middle, and that's going to get Sparks home. Cody Bonds delivers a single right back up the middle. Wood dove for it, couldn't come up with it. And North Little Rock takes a 1-0 lead. It's a little grounder right back up the middle that went right over the second base bag that nobody could get to. Now, coming in to run is Tanner Barnhart. All right, John Henry Maylock comes up now as the charging Wildcats have a 1-0 lead. They've manufactured one run on 2 hits. 1 hit coming in this game, or in this inning. I guess he fouled that one off. I didn't know if it hit the shin guard or the bat. Taken off is Barnhart, and it's fouled back into the screen. Barnhart had a huge jump. Tanner Barnhart in running for Cody Bonds, who delivered the RBI single up the middle that scored Bear Sparks. Now this one's a grounder, hit over to first, foul. Charlie Acuff had it played all the way. That's the second time Barnhart's gone all the way down to second, then turn around and come back. Throw over Adams. Decided he'd had about enough of Barnhart making these trips to second, so he throws over to first. Barnhart comes scrambling back in. Adams looks in. Maylock on the mound, and this one's a little flare out to center field that Clay Bertram settles under and gets it for the third out, but not before North Little Rock takes a 1-0 lead. Harbor coming to bat in the 5th inning. You're watching the 2019 Centennial Bank Arkansas High School 6A State Championship from Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
We go to the fifth inning. North Little Rock on top 1-0 as they got a run home in that inning. And Harbor will lead off with Charlie Acuff, the left fielder. Grant Shahan still on the mound for North Little Rock. Swing and a miss by Acuff. Gray Smith, the catcher. We're on to it anyway. Gets a new ball back to the pitcher. Acuff steps out and hits a little flare out to center that Charlie Warren handles with ease. That one started off looking better than it ended up. I thought it was going to get down quicker. It didn't. It hung up. Warren settled under it, made the out, and went away. Grant Shahan working very efficiently. Carter Carlton, the batter now for Harbor. He grounded out to Luke Rice, the North Little Rock first baseman. Back in the second inning. High. Carlton steps in, asks for tie. Now he digs in. The pitch is high from Shahan. Two and two the count. Harbor needing base runners. We go full. And Carlton got all the way around on that one and hit it into left down the third base line. Normally that would have been much deeper and back over the club suites. Instead, the wind blew it back into the top row. That one's foul back into the screen. Ball runner grabs it. This one, he got around on that one and drives it foul down the third base line. They are getting around on Shahan, the right-handed batters, which is normal when you get to this point. Shahan at 60 pitches now. They start to figure it out. Carter Carlton with a full count, trying to do something, but the wind is coming straight in from left field. So now we've got the chess match between Cheyenne and Carlton draws the walk. As we said, Harbor needs base runners. They got one. Keegan Phillips coming up now for the Wildcats. Phillips, the designated hitter. We got Randy Sandifer doing something down there. North Little Rock dugout. Pitch outside to Phillips. Now Sandifer coming in for a full-blown committee meeting at the mound. And North Little Rock has two pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Because I'm old and my eyes are bad, I can't see the numbers from here. We have a subcommittee meeting with Harbor going on over here on the third base line. Sandifer breaks up the meeting now, 1-0 the count. On Keegan Phillips, the designated hitter for Harbor. Quick snap throw over to first. Carlton back in plenty of time. That pitch a ball. 2-0 the count. Sandifer is not going to let Shahan get into a problem. It's the state championship game. You've got a 1-0 lead. Quick throw. Carlton head first back into the bag. Two pitchers up in the bullpen. Randy Sandifer walks out of the dugout, yells something down to the bullpen. 2-1 the count to Phillips. Shahan rolled along through the first 4 innings. Throw over to first. Carlton back head first. Phillips looks, fouls it back into the screen. 2-2 the count. 1 away. We're in the top of the 5th. Harbor with the base runner on. Carter Carlton at first. I think we're going to have a pitching change here as Randy Sandifer is moving up and down in front of the North Little Rock dugout. Throw over to first. Carlton back. Shahan comes set, swing and a miss by Phillips, and he goes down, so it's 2 away. Sam Stevenson coming up.
The right fielder, number 34, Sam Stevenson.
Now, one interesting thing, I'm not trying to jinx anybody here, but in the 3 games that we had Friday, the home team won every game. North Little Rock is the home team here. It's a 1-0 game. Just like the others were on Friday. Not a lot of high-scoring games here in the championships. Back to the top of the order, or bottom of the order, Sam Stevenson, 0-1 the count. Grant Shahan trying to get through this 5th inning. North Little Rock had 2 pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Out in left field, no activity in the Harbor. Carter Carlton at first as Shahan throws over again. Randy Sandifer's about to wear a trench out over in front of the North Little Rock dugout. He's all the way up the photo well. This one, a little high dribbler that is going to be a tough play, and safe is Stevenson as he moves Carlton to second base. That was a high chopper that you knew was going to be a problem. And you just have to give that one an infield hit, and it moves the runner to scoring position with 2 outs and brings up Hunter Wood, the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats. Those high choppers are trouble because while you're waiting on it to come down, the guy's running to first base. Pitch high to Wood. Randy Sandifer telling his team just settle down. Grant Shahan comes set. Breaking pitch, inside strike. Shan with the 1-1 delivery. It's hit down the right field line and back out of play. Hunter Wood just slapped at that one, went with the outside pitch. Shahan to Wood. Wood hits this one up in the air. Charlie Warren, center fielder for the charging Wildcats, settles under it. North Little Rock gets out of the inning with no more damage, and Harbor strands 2 runners. It's 1-0 North Little Rock. You're watching the 2019 Centennial Bank Arkansas High School 6A State Championship game from Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 140,000 participants here in Arkansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Blake Adams comes back to the mound for Harbor. The Razorback signee has done about everything he could do. He's given up just 2 hits today. But unfortunately, for Harbor fans, that's allowed North Little Rock to get a run, and they lead it 1-0 in the 6A state championship game here in Fayetteville. Coming up now, Charlie Warren, center fielder that just made that catch to end the inning, takes the ball. First pitch. Adams comes set, and Warren fouls this one off back into the screen. The next game coming up, Viola and Taylor in the 1A state championship game. Adams comes in, 2-2 the count. Swing back into, foul back into the screen. Blake Adams is 71 pitches now. Shahan was at 73. And that one's, they rang him up. He wanted to swing, didn't, and they rang him up anyway.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Alex Colley.
Alex Colley, the left fielder, comes up now. Adams throws the ball to him first. Then comes back in with a strike. Foul backing out of play. Adams has pitched a really good game. Grant Shahan's pitched just as good a one for North Little Rock. Adams comes in with that one and gets his second straight strikeout, called strike.
Now batting the
Deshaun
shortstop, number 28,
Cordova.
Deshaun Cordova.
Shortstop for North Little Rock coming in, a lefty. And I see one of the teams for the next game coming in. 0-1 the count to Cordova. That one's high. 1-1 the count. North Little Rock leading it 1-0. This will be Blake Adams' 80th pitch in the game. And it's a strike. First two batters called out on strikes looking. Can he strike out the side? Here's the pitch. This one's fouled down the third base line, out of play. Adams looks in now. Cordova steps back in. Here's the pitch inside. It's going to take the count full. 3-2, 2 away. Blake Adams comes into Cordova and walks him. Started with 2 called strikeouts and then let Cordova get away from him. Luke Rice, first baseman, coming up for North Little Rock. Cordova at first. Rice hits this one right back up the middle. It'll be a single. Cordova's going to stop at second. Rice swinging at the first pitch, lined it right back up the middle. That's his second hit of the game. He's got a 2-for-3 day working. Grant Shahan, the pitcher for the Charging Wildcats, coming up now. Blake Adams getting into a speck of trouble here. He's given up now 3 hits in the game. And first pitch a ball. 1-0 the count. Luke Rice on first for the Charging Wildcats. Deshaun Cordova at second. Blake Adams comes set, comes home, and this one's hit to shortstop. Hunter Wood makes the catch over to second base, and Riley Miller steps on the bag, and no further damage. We go to the 6th inning. Harbor needing to get their bats fired up. It's 1-0 North Little Rock. You're watching the 2019 Centennial Bank Class 6A State Championship game from Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville.
Do allow me to learn to fight my own battles. Don't try to relive your youth through me.
Do allow me to make mistakes and learn from them.
Don't allow me to quit before I complete the activity. I need to learn perseverance.
Do support me and come to watch me play and perform and be my biggest fan regardless of the outcome.
Don't encourage me to specialize in a specific activity or sport.
Don't talk bad about my teammates and coaches.
Do teach me to respect my coaches, instructors, and officials.
Do understand that education-based activities are more about just winning and losing. They're about learning.
Back here in Fayetteville, Springdale Harbor's running out of outs. They need to get some bats going. They only have 1 hit in this game. They trail North Little Rock 1-0 as we go to the 6th inning in a fast-moving game. In an hour and 15 minutes, we're down to Harbor's last 6 outs of the game. On a windy day here in Fayetteville, and first up for the Wildcats, Clay Bertram takes a big swing at one and misses. Quickly 0-2 as Grant Shahan is working quick and strikes him out on 3 straight pitches. Wow. Bring up Blake Adams, Harbor's pitcher.
The pitcher, number 10, Blake Adams.
Shahan breaking pitch apparently was low because I thought it hit the corner of the plate. That breaking pitch, Adams, big swing and a miss. 1-1. Adams looking at it. Now it goes 3-1.